No one is paying attention to what is happening in Solana or the rest of the cryptocurrency market right now. And that's because, guys, we've been in this descent for months and months, and no one really cares about crypto when it's going down, but they really should, because that's when there's money to be made. Something very exciting is showing in the Solana chart right now. So let's take a look at what's happening with the Solana price. So what you can see, guys, is we were having lower low after lower low for a long time after this high all the way back on the 6th of November, which is well over 3 months ago now. But what we can see has happened, and this is very key. In the last couple of days, what we can see is we are no longer putting in a lower low, but we've actually put in a slightly higher low, and we could well be forming one of the most bullish patterns for the Solana price right now. So what is so significant about this level here at $82 then? Well, guys, if we take from the swing high and we drop it down to the swing low on the Fibonacci, then you can see something significant on the 0.236. Now the 0.236 comes in line with this previous drop after we had that previous all-time high, and then we had the pump before the dump and then pump again. And now you can see we've dumped down below that. We've come back and we found this as resistance. Previous lines of resistance become support. Previous lines of support become resistance. But what is so exciting about this, guys, is the next time we come and knock on that door, every time we knock on a door, it gets weaker and weaker, okay? So when we come back up and we're able to break through, if we are able to break through this, then we're going to see this W pattern form. And in my opinion, we will then push all the way up to $150 before probably coming back down to around $124 to retest previous line of resistance and flip it into support. If we are able to do that, then we are going to see Solana, along with the rest of the cryptocurrency market, starting to make its move back towards all-time highs. And these figures that we've been dreaming about for Solana and other cryptos for a long period of time, when we have cool-offs towards the downside, the pumps afterwards are significantly bigger. But before we look at where we could be going further down the line, let's look at where this price target for this W pattern will end up. So we take from the height of the neck down to the bottom of the W, and you can see putting it on there, we then come up to the 0.5 line, which would be there, $170. Now, it's not necessarily going to go in a straight line. As I said, guys, you can see on the way down, we come down, we retest, we come back, and we keep bouncing between all of these different lines each time. So the Fibonacci is a really powerful tool, not only for the Solana price, but for all assets, guys, because they move quite readily between these areas. If we're able then to break the 0.236, then in my opinion, we're out of the bear trend for Solana, and we will start to see more people entering the market. Now I'm not promising we're going to see stuff like this aggressive move towards the upside, but perhaps more of a staggered move like we saw before, which is obviously much more healthy. You can see when we ramp up like this, we come down much more aggressively, but when we ramp up like this, we tend to slowly come down. Now, in terms of a continuation price target, guys, obviously we have these significant levels of resistance. The all-time high was back at $260, and that will be difficult for Solana to break. Bearing in mind this pattern is over 3 months old now. Ultimately, when we see a reversal, we more often than not will come to the 1.618, which is all the way up here at $370. In terms of a price increase, then we are looking at, from current prices, that being a move of 255%. I haven't seen many better options than that right now. Solana obviously huge in the NFT space and only growing as the Ethereum gas fees get crazy. Guys, if you're interested in NFTs, I'll leave some links for my new NFT channel to the end of this video, so make sure you go and check out those NFT videos, because the NFT market right now is crazy. There's some super easy money to be made, in my opinion. So guys, right now, most likely scenario that we're going to have for this, if we're able to break through the 0.236, which I think is more than likely, we're going to come up, retest that level of support, and we'll probably be moving through the levels like this. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to do that at every single point. Some of them we may just jump through and we may push towards higher levels. But as with all altcoins, when we start seeing Bitcoin moving towards the upside, once we start seeing Ethereum moving towards the upside, then it's only a matter of time for Solana price and the rest of them to start gaining some momentum. So this is why we pay attention down at the bottom. When everybody is in fear, guys, this is where we want to be buying. We don't want to buy when everyone's in greed, because then we get screwed. We want to be greedy, guys, when everyone is sat down here in this fear zone. You can, looking down below at the RSI, you can see that we've got this shoulder, we've got a head, and then we've got another shoulder. If this completes across and we break this neckline, then we are going to be seeing aggressive moves towards the upside, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, what I'm doing right now is starting to load up on Solana. This is not financial advice, guys, because trading is risky, so always go away and do your own research. This is just what I'm doing. Maybe if you are interested you can go and think about how you might be able to make some money in Solana and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you made it this far through the video, then please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you are new to the channel, then make sure you subscribe for the latest happening in crypto. See you soon. Bye.